Y'all, it's here. It's here. It's finally here. Hi. Hi. Yes, I see you. I love you. I have a package. I've got to go open it. Okay. All right. Trying so hard to not cut myself. Yeah. Open. Open up. Give me my package. Try not to damage this. Thank you, CultPens, for sending this so quickly. Okay, deep breath, deep breath. Are you ready? Oh. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is the Esterbrook SD oversized in scarlet with palladium trim. Slip and seal cap. Did you see that bounce off there? A medium nib. It's Esterbrook branded. Little factory schmutz on it, but that's okay. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at the grip section. Oh. Comes with the Esterbrook branded cartridge converter. If y'all have been following for a while, you know how obsessed I am when something is red and blue at the same time. So this was a gift set that CultPens had for sale. They have just the pen, but they also had a gift set, and it comes with the gorgeous pen, but also a cutie patootie little pen case that matches. It's made out of a canvas material that's lined with just like, I don't know, velvet or felt or something, but slips right in there. And then it also comes with a package of ink cartridges. Those are black. Of course, we won't be putting that in there. And it also comes with a package of Field Notes sized Esterbrook branded fountain pen friendly dot grid notebooks. And there's 3 of those. Those will come in very nice, very handy. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, let me ink it up and I'll show you what it looks like. I think for this, because it's got the blue, I'm definitely gonna go with the Diamine ASA ink. ASA, I'm not sure how you say it, ASA. ASA ink, it's a vivid, very brilliant blue. Let's ink her up. All right, I've got myself set up to ink. This is the ink that I'm going to use, the Diamine ASA blue. Let me find my swatch of this so I can show you. She is. She's a gorgeous, brilliant blue with a stunning red sheen. And this should show up brilliantly in a medium nib. So let me make sure I'm in frame. I don't want to spill anything in my haste because I'm so excited about doing this. I tend to ink my fountain pens with cartridge converters straight through the nib. I've seen some people fill directly into here, either with just dunking it in there and drawing the piston back, or using a blunt syringe to squirt the ink in there, but I like to fill through the nib so that the nib is primed and ready to go. Sometimes though, that's not possible. Like for example, right now, this opening is a smaller fit than the nib, I think. Oh, nope, it does go in. Okay, never mind, scratch that. I was gonna have to pull out a container to put this in, but it just barely fits. So I'm extending the piston of the ink cartridge, the cartridge converter down, and now I'm drawing it back up. I'm fully submerged so that I can get a nice draw on this. But the first draw never draws completely, so I'm dumping that ink back, and I'm gonna do it again, maybe even a third time so that I can get a full draw. That's really close to full, so I'm gonna call that a win. Now I will carefully let the excess drip back and grab a paper towel to handle the shoulders of the pen, and just a light swipe across the nib. Nothing crazy. You're not trying to get the nib completely clean. There's going to be a couple ink splotches left on it. That's fine. It lets you know what ink is in there. You don't want to rub the towel fibers across that nib because you don't want to get any paper fibers either in the feed or in the breather hole or on the tines of the nib or on the tip, because that's going to impede your ink flow. So I just focus on the shoulders of the pen so my fingers don't get inky, and then a light swipe across like that. And while I'm at it, I always make sure that converter's in there fully, because the last thing you want is a leak. Oop, I got a little bit of ink on my finger, regardless of how careful I was. That's the risk of this game. It's all part of the fun. All right, let me just get this out of the way and we'll do a swatch. This is my life notebook, the book of ink curiosities. In the back of this, I keep a sample of everything that I've inked. Well, that's curious. Let's just advance the feed a little bit, or advance the piston a little bit. I don't want any ink droplets to fall on my book, so I'm just gonna advance the feed a little bit until I see a little bit of juiciness action happening here. Maybe I wiped the nib a little too much. There we go. This never happened to me before. I'm so nervous to advance it any more than that. I can see the ink. It's there. Why is it not working? I can see the ink. Why is it not working? There we go. Having that bead of ink on the bottom is just making me nervous, so I'm going to just tap that off. Let's try this again. There is no bleed through in the Life notebook, even in the swatch sample. This is a stunning pen. I love it. Just to give you a frame of reference, this is an Esterbrook SD in Quirky Leaf, and that's the size difference between the regular and the oversized. That looks to be a full ½ centimeter at least longer, and also a little bit girthier as well. All right, there you have it. Oh, I'm so in love. Oh, she's a beauty. All right, I'll let you guys go. Have a great day.